How does song help you connect spiritually versus just hearing the text?
So, song is a combination of a few different things. It's the words, the text, the combination of sounds that you hear in silence, and the thought that puts it all together. You can do one or two at the same time. You can say a prayer out loud, so you're using the text and sound, or you can think a prayer silently to yourself, where you're using thought and silence. But with song, you have the opportunity to incorporate all four. You can sing text, you can be thinking about what's going on, what you've just said while there's rest or a piano interlude or an instrument is playing while you can reflect on what you did and then continue to express your thoughts more with additional sounds and song, additional sounds and text.
Are there any specific moments in your life that stand out to you where you have an extreme spiritual connection to a piece of music?
So when I was in junior high, we had first sung this song, Olielo's Ubi Caritas. And I thought it was the most beautiful song, the most beautiful arrangement of this prayer I've ever heard. And that was that. Fast forward a couple years, and this community choir that I'm in is now singing it again at a competition in Austria. And I'm like, oh, this is really cool. And at that point, I'm starting to realize this is a song that keeps occurring, and I keep going back to it and listening to it. We fast forward a few more years, and I'm at a point where I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my life, if I still want to do music, what am I thinking, what is my heart telling me, and this song comes up to learn again with another choir. A couple more years, I'm at a point where I think I know that I'm not going to do music anymore. I might be taking a break from it, but I go to a concert and one of the groups is singing Ole Yelo's Ubi Caritas one more time. So this is a song that keeps popping back up and keeps telling me that I really am doing what I want to do and helping me find this is the path that I want to go.
That's fantastic. Isn't it interesting how hearing a piece of music over different moments in your life or different events in your life,
Mm-hmm.
it completely changes the meaning of that song for you, and it usually creates a deeper connection to that piece of music.
It does. Even recently, a song that I sang when I was 10 years old, the choir that I'm helping with, the 9-year-old started learning it. And I'm like, this is completely different than it was. And I'm so glad that I can see the other perspective of it.
Absolutely. So the last question I have before I let you go today, what are you doing to, well, for one, to keep your sanity, and two, what are you doing to stay inspired and keep um, learning new music or creating new things?
So for the keeping busy, keeping sane, I actually have it's a cross stitch project that I had started over a year ago, maybe a year ago. And it's a picture of my grandparents and their kids that I'm doing into a pillow for my grandma. So I've been spending a lot of time finishing up that. I'm almost there.
Oh, fantastic.
And the way that I stay inspired has actually kind of changed because of all the changes that have gone on. Normally it's I'm looking forward, I'm seeing what's going on next, looking at new music that I'm going to be learning, looking at what activities I have coming forward. That isn't really an option to do right now. So I have found myself looking back on old songs, old music, old videos, old events that have happened, and just spending a lot of time reflecting and thinking about what was happening to me that time and where I have progressed from there, kind of as a stepping stone to what can I continue to progress towards.
Thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you so much for your insight into all musical aspects of your life. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait till we're able to come together again as a choir and join in fellowship.
Thanks so much. I look forward to seeing everyone again very soon.